Welcome to our Educational Insights. My name is Adam Vansant. I have my colleagues Sonia McGettigan and Mackenzie Phillips alongside. Today, we want to talk about RMDs, which stands for our Required Minimum Distribution. This can be enforced as of this year when you turn the age of 73 for traditional IRAs, SEP IRAs, simple IRAs, or just some of the examples. And also, there's RMDs on beneficiary IRAs. In our previous vlogs, we have a financial planning team with both Jason Hatley and Mark Hume that have covered this topic. So it's good to go back and kind of review over those. We like to keep everybody up to date since there are different rules and regulations for each individual account. With that said, I wanted to go over to Sonia real quick to go over some of the methods and formats of ways we can help streamline this process.
There are a few ways that we can satisfy your RMD here at FiPlan. The first and most easy, I believe, is setting up an RMD service. And that is a system that we have in place where we can fill out a form, you sign it electronically, and you choose a date and a month. And each calendar year that goes by, your RMD would be sent out to you on that same date and month of every year. You can have that by ACH or paper check, or we can also journal that. If you choose to have an ACH, that is simply us sending you your RMD to your bank account of choice. We can also send you a paper check to your address on record. We can also send your RMD by a journal entry from your LPL retirement account to your LPL non-retirement account. And that can be an individual or a joint account. And with your CPA's help, you can also send your RMD as a qualified charitable distribution. A QCD is what we call that. And you can choose your charity or institution of choice. That will ease your tax burden. And of course, you would need to talk to your CPA or tax advisor for more information on that. But Adam, those are all the ways that we can help meet your RMD, satisfy it from year to year.
That's wonderful information, Sonia. And you mentioned, working alongside with your CPA or accountant is always a good idea. It's also important to reflect back to your financial blueprint. And working with our financial planning team, we can come up with different ways and different methods of being able to accomplish this distribution. With that said, also too, I know Mackenzie, you wanted to go over some documentation that might be needed in terms of streamlining this process as well, along with what Sonia said. So Mackenzie, can you give a few examples of that documentation?
Yes, Adam. So some documentation we will need is a copy of a voided check. The voided check will allow us to ensure that we have all of your bank account numbers correct for setting up ACH. We also have the capability of sending any documentation that we need from you electronically. Being able to send documents electronically helps us keep things effortless, limitless, and frictionless. That way we can better serve you.
I appreciate that, Mackenzie. And it is very important for us to be able to help you streamline this process. Like we mentioned, we can send electronic signatures. That's the beauty of technology these days. Once again, I do want to, go back to saying, check with your financial planner and your financial blueprint to make sure that you're doing the right things with your money. And that's why we're here, to make your life better, richer, fuller. So you can reach us here at the office if you have any questions about anything that we provided today or any other questions regarding required minimum distributions. I hope this was helpful and hope you have a wonderful week.